Johnny, how's your fitness? Were you able to train fully today?
Yeah, trained fully Saturday. Sort of been managed a little bit on Saturday and then trained fully today. So I feel good, thankfully, and did some good work over the last couple of weeks. So hopefully be able to hit the ground running on Saturday.
I suppose, look, with everything everybody's going through at the moment and level five and all the rest, is there even a greater sense of kind of putting on a show maybe this weekend, Johnny, and entertaining the people watching at home?
Yeah, not so much putting on a show, but more obviously you feel a bigger responsibility that, with the restrictions that have come in now and the country's gone back to level five, that there's obviously a sense that the whole country will be watching us. Most of the time, we're very lucky that they are. We're always being looked at, but I think it's I suppose an even bigger responsibility. But I suppose Italy are going to be in the same boat as us as well. So both teams will be very motivated. But anytime you play for Ireland, it's a big responsibility. But yeah, you're right. There's a little bit of extra onus on us this week. Obviously we need to win the game first and foremost. That's the most important. Obviously, it'll come down to points difference and bonus points and stuff. So that will come later in the game. But we need to try and win the game first and foremost. And putting on a show isn't something we spoke about, but putting in a good performance is something that we're very conscious of and want to do.
Is there a noticeable difference, or what difference is there since you've come into camp?
Yeah, it's worlds apart, isn't it? Everything is different. We're living together essentially in the same bubble, but we still have to maintain social distancing at dinner. So we're only three at a table. It's you're queuing 2 meters apart. All the restrictions that apply outside essentially are applying to us as well. So it's not like normal camp, but it's the new normal now. We've had a good few days together, and we're slowly getting used to it. But look, we're very lucky and privileged to be able to do what we love to do, which is obviously get a chance to represent Ireland and be together and to be able to do our jobs. We're the lucky ones, so we can't give it out at all really about the restrictions that are being put on us within camp.
How much of a challenge is that even mentally? I mean, how important is it that people do have the chance to still kind of stay in touch with each other, for want of a better phrase, even though you're in the same hotel?
Yeah, I suppose the most normal thing we're doing at the moment is our rugby training, where we don't have to wear masks and we can be around each other and when we're outside, and so obviously that's always the time where we feel most comfortable, and it's even more evident now that we're when you're out in the pitch, it's the most normal life gets, and then you go into meetings, masks on, 2 meters apart. We have to have most of our meetings on the pitch really, because it's outdoors and all those things. So yeah, it's a very different camp life, but like I said, we feel very privileged and we're very lucky to be able to keep doing what we're doing. And obviously there was fears that if the country went to level five, would we be allowed to play at all? So we're very grateful for the chance to be able to continue as it is.
Johnny, what style of rugby will we hope to see in the Six Nations Part 2, to steal Corky's phrase?
Well, hopefully a winning style. Depends what the conditions are, doesn't it? It depends how the opposition defend against us. So we can't say it's going to be one way or another. We got to see what happens. We saw that through the Six Nations, how the part one of the Six Nations against Wales, we got to show some really good stuff. We tried to do the same thing against England when it probably wasn't on, and we got found wanting. So it's about picking the times where we need to attack well, picking the times well when we're going to kick, and playing the conditions and the defence as we see. But like Sinead just said, we're not thinking about putting on a show, as in we don't want to go, we want everyone to enjoy the game, but the most important thing for us is that we win and get the result. That's ultimately what this game is about and what we're focused on.
There's a kind of heavy atmosphere at the moment, but like you as captain, how do you stop things from getting too heavy? How do you keep that morale up? And is there anything in camp that you're doing to kind of, let the pressure off every now and then and just enjoy being in there?
Yeah, that's the balance that we have to find, because you don't want it to be a burden, what you guys are asking us about, and the duty we feel. We don't want that to be something that weighs us down. We wanted to use it as an opportunity and a privilege to go out and do our thing in front of the whole country, and that's what we started the game to do when you're a kid, is to get to where we are now, and then to put the best version of yourself out there in front of your family, your friends, and all the supporters. So we can't let that be a massive pressure on us. And how we've done that, the coaches have been brilliant with getting the right balance between having the fun, getting serious, and then getting down to rugby and hard work. So the balance has been brilliant since Andy has taken over.